to turn it on. How much longer this can go, I don't know. Oh. And for why you take it for granted, I hate it. I don't wanna say it, but I can't just fake it. One more night, I'm breaking out. You're not saying. One more night, I'm failing. Ooh. You know I'll stay with you all night. You know I want us to be alright, but I know something here ain't right. 'Cause I'm not enough. I've been waiting at your door, knowing I was built for more. How much longer I can wait, I can't say it. And for why you name it, for my sake, just say it. Oh, won't you come break it? 'Cause I
Point sense.
one more night I'm breaking at what you're not saying. One more night I'm failing. Oh, oh. You know I'll stay with you all night. You know I want us to be alright, but I know something here ain't right. 'Cause I'm not enough.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you, Mo, for your 13 months. I appreciate you. And also, welcome in, Tough. Thank you for getting first and early. And thank you, Mo, for also redeeming early. Yeah, we're vibing today. PNG tuber. We're not using our pretty little fairy. We're using our comfy cozy little gal, her human version, if you will. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty out of it today. I was actually in a call with Mo before stream. I'm like, I don't know if I want you today. Today was originally supposed to be a coloring stream with. It's just like I'm just in a weird like mental space. It has nothing to do with like anyone or like anything. It's just yo mental health is doing yo mental health things, which just is part of existing. Oh, which is just part of existing. So obviously you heard the little duck noise and probably have heard some background noises. I have the little duck simulator that our lovely friend Charles uses. I do have that up in the background just so we can start collecting ducks because I didn't know that that was how you go about doing that. And yeah, I totally feel that. So like this week for the Scoop Olympics is comfort games. And I chose Stardew Valley for my comfort game because it is like genuinely one of my comfort games. But I just kind of sat here and I was like, I don't want to play that today. Like I feel very emo, very, very melodramatic. I feel very emo to the extreme mode today. And originally I was supposed to stream with Team Chaos and we were all gonna be comfy, cutesy, do coloring, and then nobody could make it. Nobody could make it, and I was like, I don't know, I have my mind set on coloring. So I do have my stuff set up so that I can do that. Yeah, and that's what I feel. I was like, man, I should have picked a different game. I should have picked a different game that was like a little bit more interactive or like something of the nature. But I was like, like it truly is my comfort game. Like you can't ask an autistic person their comfort game and then lie and fucking give you something else. Like they're gonna give you the answers, the game that they keep coming back to over and over and over. Right, like we could have done Fortnite or something. But yeah, it's totally okay. Part of me wanted to be like, can I change my game? But they already like check marked it, so I was like, meh. And I do tend to play like off stream quite a bit. I just haven't played Stardew for a little bit. I also hope that I'm not getting sick. My partner last night was running a mild fever, so he wound up getting like NyQuil and stuff. And I'm a big snuggler, so like I just can't not snuggle. So if I'm sick, but yeah, everybody at his work has been sick. Everybody at my work has been sick. Like everybody's just been sick, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers, I leave literally a week from Wednesday. Like, I mean, I don't leave then. I leave a week from Thursday, but a week from Wednesday, I don't have to work. I'm getting a slight hair trim, and then oh yeah, absolutely no worries at all. Tup, feel free to definitely do what you need to, friend. I appreciate you for at least stopping in here. But yeah, like I'm gonna be getting a slight hair trim, like whatever, like before. I am gonna wind up getting my hair cut eventually because I am growing my sides back out, but I just figured I maybe shouldn't have a mullet for family photos. And not that it matters, like I can literally have whatever I want, but I know like me personally, just like I'm already gonna stick out a little bit as is. Like I don't I don't want to be too extreme. But yeah, so I'm excited. We're going to be going on a trip in March, so I'm going to be abandoning you guys for a little over 2 weeks. We are going to be spending time with Bio's family, and then we're going to meet up with some of our besties, and I'm so excited. Honestly, that's what's been getting me through life recently is like, I got to see my friends soon. I got to see my friends soon. I got to see his family soon. definitely cry a lot because I'm like, wow, people like me, they care about me. Oh goodness, I've been like very in my feels like lately too, which doesn't help. We were watching, oh gosh, I have had a movie saved on my Netflix to watch forever now called like Marry My Dead Body, and I knew nothing about it aside from like the little synopsis that it like says. There's so many rubber ducks that are on fire right now. There are so many. Oh, aside from like the little synopsis, I was like, oh, this sounds fun. Well, then like my partner and I like obviously him not feeling too well. We're on the couch. I was kind of multitasking and doing some other stuff, so we had the English dub on. Fucking awful, first of all. And then the movie, like, it was just really fucking silly, and I'm just like, why? And then it got like really, really sad at the end really fast, and then so I cried. But I am a crier. I cry more than I need to. But yeah, so I'm gonna have the little, oh hi buddy, I'm gonna have the little plastic duck simulator on the screen while I also have our coloring page. I think this is the guy I want to do. I haven't full sent. Also don't mind my nasty ass. No, we're not doing that, Ceviche. 1 second. He's been doing that too much recently. She's been, like, whenever she's on, like, specifically the gray chair that we have in the room, he will just fucking bully her off of it and take it for his own. And I'm like, we're not doing that. So I went and I got her and I brought her back. And I put her in Bio's chair instead because I feel bad. But, like, man, he's such a dick. I also don't know if this is going to be blurry or this is okay. I don't know the things. I hope this looks okay for you guys. I try to like flop the camera and stuff around. Like I said, we will have the little, nope, I'm reverse here. We do have the little plastic duck simulator on right now. I know we have more ducks that we have to get, but again, thanks Charles, I'm stealing a little duck guy. And hello Beta. I know the rest of our team couldn't make it, but I still wanted to color, so I'm coloring. Okay, perfect, because I'm like, ooh, does it look a little blurry or am I just blind, which is also valid because I what's my words, I don't know, things are happening, sounds are happening. But yeah, we have the little duck simulator game, and then I don't know too much about it, but we get to see like what we've already like started collecting. So we're already getting some like ducks, but I know like we can go in and like name them too. So I did do like if you guys want to name a duck, which I know we'll probably want to get more in, and I'm always happy to like change it later too. What was I gonna say? You're totally fine, Brian. Have a good day, buddy. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I still wanted to color, so we're coloring Duck Simulator. We do have like a few collected. I know we need to collect more, but I just figured this would be like a fun little thing because I liked what I saw that like Charles had going. I just didn't know that I had to leave it idle to collect all the ducks for you guys. So for that, like, sorry, you're just gonna see random ducks coming and going. But I decided on coloring this one just because I liked like the pattern and like the different textures, and it didn't look like it was gonna take me 50 years compared to like something like this where there's multiple like components. But the way I have the camera right now is it looks on the screen like how I am looking at it, which is why I was like thrown off by like, where do I point, which was ridiculous if that was the case. But yeah, So we're gonna color this guy because we're gonna be coloring in our Spooky Cute by Coco Wayo. I don't know. Wee. But yeah, we've done a few coloring pages on stream before. Like I know we did this guy. We did this guy and I hated him. I hated him. Did we color more out of this book or has it just been that? I know we colored in our other book quite a bit. So that's why I wanted to do one more in here. Because the other book that we've colored in before was the Dreamy Friends by Southern Lotus. Because originally, had we all been coloring together today, I was going to actually color one of the ones out of here that Lubel voted on. I was going to color. Oh yeah, I was going to do this the other day too. I got this far and then I didn't want to color anymore. But I was going to color this guy today. But I'm going to save him for another day when we all do stream together. Because he's just a cute little guy. I know I think I colored this one on stream with y'all. And I know the colors don't show up quite the way they do in person. I think I might have colored this guy on stream with you guys too. It's been a hot minute. I know this one was the first page that I colored because I wanted to test some of the markers and like their abilities and stuff. And I'm usually not a marker colorer, so it's very, very interesting. But yeah, so we're gonna color the little snake. You got some coloring books at Five Below? Hell yeah, Veda. Five Below has some decent stuff. Sorry. Oh, listen. I don't. Everybody I know has different, like, abilities and stuff. This, he looks like I has. I also have, like, a little white gel pen, which, honestly, I think, like, brings it to life. I couldn't smear colors the way they needed to be, like, you know. But I think it's all about just having fun and being, like, cozy with it. I'm really excited to do this guy, though. I don't know what colors yet. I have my little, like, my swatches of the colors I have. And I see lots of greens and lots of, like, yellows and oranges. So, and blues. So I'm, like, debating on what color scheme I want to do. Because I love, like, neons in this case. Like, I would love neon pinks and purples. But I don't really have a good purple. Like, what I got, like, didn't really come with much of any purples. And, like, I'm sad. What kind of coloring books did you get, Beta? If you don't mind me asking. But yeah, I don't think that any of our friends are able, like, from our team are able to make it today. I know that they all seem to have like some extra stuff going on, which is like totally fine. But yeah, so I just was like, you know, I'm just gonna hop in and color. Oh, what type of coloring books did you get? Was there like any themes or anything with them? If you feel up to sharing, but you don't have to. I don't know where to put this. I'm making it worse. I feel like I am. Peas. I think that works. Oh, okay. Oh, you almost got. I reread it. Listen, I almost bought more coloring books specifically for the stream. Oh, absolutely. I love me some Spider-Man. Spider-Man was always my favorite superhero as a kid. Like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, and Iron Man are up there for me. We also had some more like obscure animated movie versions of them. So I think like some of that kind of stuck a little bit too. I don't know. We'll just zoom in a little bit so y'all can actually see the ducks some more. But yeah, so I watched like a lot of superhero stuff when I was younger. Spider-Man was always my favorite. I remember when I was in like kindergarten, I had I had Winnie the Pooh wall stickers, And I also had, like how these are. Here, I got a Yoshi next to me. I'll just peel them off. Like how these things are, where they're like the sticky wall vinyl-y guys. I have a little Yoshi right next to my computer. And then like right above our door, we have like some more Mario and gang hanging up there. But I had Winnie the Pooh ones of those. And then I had Spider-Man. And it was like a Spider-Man Venom pack. And I was so scared of Venom. And there was like one that was like half Spider-Man, half Venom. And my mom like just cut him in half. So I had like half a Spider-Man on my wall. Which is crazy. But so goofy. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll keep the skull a normal color. I'm trying to debate on if I want the skull to be a fun color, if I want it to be a normal color. But I feel like we should keep this more like neutrals, so that way we can have some more fun with the snake. So maybe I'll start with the skull first, actually. But yeah, I love Spider-Man. Nowadays, I will definitely say like Spider-Man is definitely still one of my favorite superheroes. Specifically, I really love the Miles Morales movies. I think the animation is absolutely stunning on them. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really enjoy it. And then I also really love Black Panther. I love both movies. I know that there was a lot of like flack where people didn't really care so much for the second movie, but I'm like, no, I love it. Stop. And I have like 2 different marker brands that I'm going to be flip-flopping back and forth between. So, and don't mind it. Oh god, these markers are shit. Why do these markers look like this? This is my older like marker. Ooh, I'm so nervous to start, but we just need to run and do it. Okay. And then for these two, I do have, as you can tell, I do have like a piece of cardstock. Mine is technically like watercolor paper. I do have that underneath because these do bleed, and I have to be careful too and remember when I'm coloring that the lines that I can't get like too like on the black lines because it will bleed through and pass the line where I want them to, and that was something that I struggled with when I very first was using this because I didn't quite understand. But yeah, and I hope that this like setup looks okay. I don't know, I wanted, like, if y'all didn't want to watch me color, I wanted to Cocomelon you with some rubber ducks. But yeah, I think it'll be just a cozy day. Like I said, didn't have anything super extravagant. I know for my comfort game, I did pick Stardew Valley. I just wasn't really feeling it today. That's a game that I do enjoy playing by myself, but I would literally go non-verbal. I did download some mods, so we can kind of check some of those out. I know I do plan on streaming on Wednesday night and Friday night as well. So maybe we'll just hang out with some Stardew Valley on those days. Today I didn't plan on having like a super long stream or anything. Hi Ceviche, you gonna come up here and say hello? You wanna see what I got? I got a marker. You haven't seen these before. Oh, you do not like the smell of that, buddy. I'm sorry. This is my first time coloring with you, buddy. He also is very attention starved today. And he's just bullying Bean, unfortunately. And I know he just wants to play, but she wants none of that. Okay. Bless you. So I probably made this darker than I wanted or needed to, but it's okay. What color do I know it will dry a little lighter, like it's probably gonna dry closer to this. Quite considerably darker, but I wanted to use it, I think, here. It might be too dark to use as a a shading one. I don't know. What do we think? I think it might be too dark. Hi, Bubby. Maybe I'll do the R5. Hi, baby. Do you want up here? Hi. How can I help you? What can I help you with, my love? The only thing is, maybe I'll do 29. Both of them have more of a peachy tone to it. I feel like this one is slightly less peachy. So we're gonna do this. Ooh, I still don't be peachy. You know, I don't know where my light source is on this today, so we're just gonna be going for it. That looks like it did nothing. Like, I know it'll do something here, but I feel like it did nothing for my little... I'm also not coloring how I usually do. I'm feeling a little just like anxious in general today, so I think I might just be struggle busting, which is okay. Not every day can be a good mental health day, but just knowing that that is the case and offering yourself some grace and kindness, which is something that I'm learning on, working on. I think unfortunately I've had, I guess, like, for lack of better terms, I've had some, I don't want to be, like, dramatic, but there's been some stuff that's, like, triggered some of my, like, trauma recently, and that is something that I know that I need to work on and that I do need to go to, like, a therapist for as well. Not to, like, subject y'all to any of that, obviously. But yeah, so I've just been, like, kind of out of it a little bit. But I'm trying to, again, like, be better with that, offer myself some grace within all of that, too. It's just hard to navigate, and the other day I accidentally, like, doom scrolled on TikTok, and then I kind of spiraled at the state of the world that we live in, because it's not nice. There's too much, lack of better terms, like, there's too much evil, like, happening, and kind of, you know, just that takes a toll too, like, on everyone and everything, you know, because it is a lot, and it's hard to try and navigate through everyday life while all this injustice is happening too, which makes me, like, really fucking heartbroken. So yeah, I've just been kind of, like, struggling with that too, like, on top of all of it, because, like, I do have a very strong, like, sense of justice. So, like, for me, I'm like, how can I sit here and do, like, this silly little coloring when, like, people are being fucking kidnapped and murdered? Like, everything with, like, the Epstein files too. I feel like people aren't getting, like, mad enough about all of that. So, like, I've just been holding on to, like, a lot of really, 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 really strong feelings lately, which I know, like, is normal, and I'm, like, trying to offer myself, like, grace with that too. Like, I'm fortunate enough that, like, right now, like, that's not anything that's directly affecting me. And I just say right now because, like, I mean, it's still affecting me, obviously. I know that I am privileged and that I can walk down the street and be, like, fairly safe, because as much as, like, I am part of the alphabet mafia, I don't care, like, what my pronouns are or anything like that. Like, welcome in, Lopez. I know that I don't have to, like, worry about, like, the color of my skin, being an issue. However, like, I have loved ones who are, like, my partner is a person who is of color, and, like, all of that, like, makes me so nervous, like, each and every day. And I know that, like, we can't live our lives in fear, but, like, it does definitely just, like, worry me, you know. Also, hi Lopez, welcome in, friend. I hope that you're having a good day today. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do another layer. See, I just started, like, layering up where I didn't need to layer up, and that's kind of on me. She gonna be how she gonna be. But yeah, I'm sorry to make, like, stream such, like, intense topics, but I, like, it is something that I'm passionate about, and I feel like people should be talking about more than what they necessarily are, you know? But I don't know. There's just been a lot weighing on my mind recently, and I feel like it's been very hard to, like, pull myself out of it, if that makes the sense. So I'm trying to also be good and, like, limit my social media time a little bit more. And I've also been, like, super stressed at work. I've had so much that I've had to do recently in such a short amount of time, and I am, like, genuinely exhausted from it. But you know, we're living life as well as we can. I don't know what color I want to make the little snake. So I want to color this little bat. I want to do a little pink on him. What colors do I want to do for the snake? Do I want to do, like, greens and oranges? Maybe we stick with, like, greens, oranges, browns, yellows. Greens, yellows, oranges, browns. I'm just trying to think on what I want to do. I know that I'm going to pull in some darker elements for sure, like with the bat and that. So maybe we'll... I'm just, like, looking at my colors. I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. Ah! Okay. And maybe I'm going to set this here just so that I can see it in the light a little better. Okay. I'm also worried that I'm gonna, like, get so close here looking that you guys are just gonna see the top of my head. We have so many, like, good color options. Okay, I need to look at my grades. Sorry, y'all. I think we're gonna do, like, brownsy grays for the bat and the little wings on here. But I hope you guys had a good weekend. Did any of you guys do anything fun if you're still here and hanging out? Definitely let me know. Bio and I yesterday... It's been a while. I mean, like, we did for a Super Bowl, but it's been a while since we've just, like, had food and, like, hung out. So, yes, Mo! I'm so proud of you, buddy. Our lovely, talented, wonderful mod Mo, went to a tattoo convention and fucking killed it, obviously. So that was super fun. Oh yeah, but I made breakfast for Bio and I yesterday. I made some blueberry pancakes and I made some vegan sausages for myself, and I made some bacon and eggs for him yesterday too, and it was so good. It was so yummy. I don't even know if you guys can really see this rubber ducky situation happening. Which, like, is okay, but I'm just like, can y'all see it? Oop. I feel really bad because Bios messaged me and I haven't messaged him back. But yeah, I know he's not doing too hot. He usually has Mondays off with me too, but somebody needed to trade him days off, which was okay. So I'm glad that I was able to spend yesterday with him. But yeah, those blueberry pancakes I had, they fucked. They were made with oat flour though. So they were definitely denser than normal pancakes. But I think they were still pretty tasty. I think I kind of fucked that up, but you know, that's fine. Oh, yeah, that's totally fair, buddy. I just threw it on because I'm like, I don't know. Hello. Have a thing. I probably should have just kept the wings black, but it's okay. And it's so I haven't colored in so long. And trying to like yap while I do it too. I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. No, I don't know why I had to do that voice, but you are welcome for that. Yeah, I'm not following the lighting rule in the slightest today. It's fine. It's like shit. Lila garbage! It's fine! It's okay, garbage. I'm debating on what we do for like the sparkles on the outside because I feel like I want to throw pink in there too, but I feel like that's a lot of colors. Like if I do pink, orange, yellow, green for the color palette. I know this isn't necessarily the shade of pink we're gonna use or the shades of any of these, but maybe we do. Maybe we do throw just like pops of pink. Like the teeniest of the pops. I don't know how I'm gonna color these ghosties yet. I'm thinking about leaving them white, but just doing like a little bit of blue color with them. We're gonna find out. Because I decided we're coloring them now. I said, you don't know what, but we're coloring them. Just to give them like a little bit of a shadow. I'm gonna keep this close by though. Why do I have all these colors over here? Because I was using them this way. I don't fucking know. These are just getting thrown there. Let me see. I mean, this will, like I said, lighten up some, so I might wind up going in with another shade. Actually, maybe I go in with this shade. Just to do like a thin I'm gonna do a thin outer. I did not, so I'm gonna go back in with the other one and make it thicker. Just so we get a little bit more color on these guys. I think that'll be fun. Just little ghosties. Just little guys. I don't really know. I do want to draw today, I feel like, though. I'm thinking about making a new profile picture for myself. Where like I have like my face drawn and then I have like my hair, but it turns into like squid tentacles. And I thought it'd be cute to possibly have like them holding like a game controller or something. But I'm not sure yet. I do know that I want to. I also need to make like a coloring page for you guys, and I don't know what I'm doing for that either yet. There's so much. I have so many like ideas, and then just executing them, like time and energy, and I feel really bad because I genuinely want to do these things. We're gonna add pink. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I do not have that on enough. So that's the other thing too, is I'm so bad at making sure that, like, ooh, this might be too warm. It's fine. Hopefully it'll dry down some. I think it's like too warm and a little darker than what I wanted, but it's okay. We learn, we adapt, we move. I wanted to try and do some different tones on this. I forgot how we did our last bubbles, but you know, we're making it happen. I know I had like yellows and purples and blues, if I remember correctly. And then we're gonna go in with this blue, I feel like I want to do. Put the wrong color marker, but it's fine. Ceviche? What the fuck you got, buddy? Sorry, 1 second. What you got? What you eating? Eating. Do this. Did you knock it down again, or did you just take one off? Oh shit. I have a couple algebraitas, and I have one that is a porcupine, which he fucking took off my bookshelf earlier. And he has one of the little spine things, and he's playing with it. And I'm like, cool. Such a little stinker. I love him so much, though. But sometimes I'm like, buddy, please, why you do this to me? I'm just a girl. I'm just your mom. Maybe I need to do a little bit of connection on that one. And then I think what I did is I think I took a clear one and I just went boop, 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 boop. I feel like this is what we did for the bubbles last time. ASMR. How annoying is that? I missed a full ass bubble over here. I missed a full bubble. I think I like that. I wish I did the bat different, but it'll be okay. I'm just gonna do a pop of a couple colors on this one quick. Okay, I think that'll work for the bubbles. I'm sorry, I keep scooting it down to scoot it closer to me. Ugh, let me just scoot myself closer. Oh fuck, so sorry you guys. Scoot me closer to the desk here. Do we leave the eyeball? I don't feel like we should. But also then I'm gonna put too much color in it and then I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Because I know who I am as a person. Okay, we're gonna try and do that. Do I do any like little pink squigglies? Probably shouldn't, but part of me is like, man, I kinda want them. I just hate how intense it got. They're not very thin. That would be my like biggest complaint, is that I definitely wish that they were thinner. Listen, this eyeball might wind up looking stoned, but it's okay. It's okay. I just had a good time. I had a great time. Okay, we need to color the snake. I keep avoiding it because I'm nervous. Oof, luckily, I've been trying to catch keeping that on there. Oh yeah, I wanted to do gray for that too. That's what I originally came to do. Tee-hee. Just because I wanted to have a couple dark elements in here. I will say that I wish the outlines like were a little darker because I feel like that would help me some, but I also like understand why they're not. I want to keep the inner part of that eye a lighter gray, so I'm trying to go with a darker gray without going like almost black like we accidentally did on the bat. And I say accidentally because like obviously like we did do that, I just didn't know it was gonna turn out the way it did. You know? Okay, so we got our little bat guy. I'll be excited to go back through and add like highlights with him. Okay, we're doing yellows, greens, oranges. So maybe we start with yellow on this mouth part here. 172. I don't know. Maybe I'm just so nervous. I need to just do it. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect, and that's something that I struggle with. So I need to not have to have it perfect, and I need to just do it. Because at the end of the day, who cares? He's just a little guy. Also, when y'all color, do you color in like circles or do you color in lines? I feel like I used to color in lines, but when I do the markers, I tend to color in circles. But outside of this, I tend to, I think, like color more like in lines. He looks like he has pee-pee mouth. It's okay, it's a guy, it's a guy. Look at me criticizing him. Can't a guy have hobbies? I don't feel like that's gonna be dark enough. Might need to go in with this one. And maybe it's because I need to actually let it dry, but you know. Why would I do that when I can just color it now? Okay. You let him sit. Think about what he did. I don't remember what color I used on the top or the bat, so we're just gonna. Okay, that's not gonna make it dark enough. I think it was this guy. I like this. I also wasn't sure when it's like coloring, or like when I'm coloring, like which category to put myself in. Pokemon. Lopez, I want it so bad, but I'm also like, I'm not about to buy a Switch 2. It looks so good. Do you plan on getting it when it comes out? Definitely let me know. And you'll have to tell us all about it if you do, because it looks like so much fun. Like, it looks right up my alley. Okay, cool. That should be okay. Okay. So maybe we'll do like up to here being like green and orange. Hi, Charles. How you doing, friend? Oh, we're coloring very poorly today, but we're still coloring. Why does it make my hand look like this? I think like my camera, so like it's too washed out and then it's like freaking out. Happy time zone. I forgot that this actually has, you know, the capabilities of being moved. Look at that. I also don't have my big light on today. I just have on this little guy. Is that any better? Does that feel any better? You have the coloring book. Listen, I was like, I know that like our friends couldn't make it today, so I was like, I still want to color. I don't want to play Stardew. I picked Stardew Valley for my like comfort game, and I've been sitting here like, I don't want to play that. Also, I bought the duck game. Yeah, the same coloring book. It's so cute. It's such a good little coloring book. I actually really love this series. I have this one and I have this one. Both of them make such cute things. But when I tell you, like on my Amazon wish list, like I have, oh fuck, well. Oh, I was like, oh. Please. Okay. On my Amazon, I think I can pop it up and let me. I got messages, but I'll ignore those for now. Where is it? Because I think I have. Even though honestly, I could probably just show you guys on my thingy list. My phone's getting freaking old, you guys. The swear word one? Hell yeah. But yeah, I have, I don't know how well, please. So like this one, it has little cryptids. I got some cat ones. I have a couple like tarot themed ones. This one has like gardening stuff. Goblin Corey, cause these just look really neat. I have these all saved because I want so many of them. I have some where they're like bigger like ones and some where they're more like full like landscapey things. But yeah, they just look so cute. Another tarot themed one, a witchy themed one, you know, like these are all saved in like my wish list on Amazon. Hello, Lopez. Welcome to my big hands. Oh yeah, no, Charles, I totally get it. You're gonna crush it, buddy. I know things like that can be really, really scary, and it's hard, like, when you're in such a vulnerable, like, position as well. But I hope things go well. Sorry. I was just double checking on my message. Big hands, right? Sorry, 1 second. I just had to, since we're going to be leaving on for vacay in just barely over a week, I wanted to message our friend who is going to be watching our babies. Uh, yeah, I totally get that, Charles. Last year I was really devastated, because I had, what is it? I had applied for an art museum position, and I met all of their requirements aside from apparently being super old and not being able to do any of the things. I'm being a little salty on that one. Um, I literally had all of the qualifications and then some. But I told them that they could not contact my current job because I know the owner of our place and he would just make up lies and whatever he could to like have them not hire me so that I would have to like stay there essentially. Um, and I don't know if that was one of the deciding factors in not hiring me, but when I tell you I cried, I was genuinely really, really devastated. But it's okay. I think that it happened for a reason because I know that I'm not going to stay here forever. And that would have been a job that would have been really hard for me to leave, but it's okay. But I am hoping that everything goes well for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to like turn that like now let me yap and make it about myself. But I genuinely am wishing you the best, buddy. So I'm really, 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 really hoping the best for you. And yeah, Lopez, I will stream on Sunday for sure next week. And I will possibly stream on Monday. But otherwise, Bio and I are going on vacation in like that week. And then we won't be back until middle to late of March. We're gonna go see his family for a bit, and then we're gonna meet up with some of our online friends, which I'm really, really, really excited for. But I am genuinely wishing you the best of luck, Charles. It's so hard because there's so many places that say obviously that they are hiring and they want to hire, and then okay, sorry, I heard a noise. I had to make sure babies weren't like escaping or something crazy. And then they'll not hire and then like complain that nobody wants to work. Like, I don't know. There's like so much. I mean, I don't know how it is there compared to here, but I know that's something that unfortunately I run into a lot. Or like the wages, they don't want to pay like a living wage. And especially like in my case, I have a lot of experience since I am a manager. And therefore like they don't want to hire me at like $8 more even than like what most places here are hiring at. So I know that's really frustrating too, unfortunately. I'm going in like a very yellowy green. I don't think I'm gonna wind up liking how this turns out, but it's okay. We're here to color and just yap today anyways. Oh, okay. I mean, that sounds like fun. I'm really hoping that you get it, friend. And even if you don't, I hope that it opens an opportunity for something even better for you. The current job market as a whole just doesn't seem to be super nice. These are colors that I usually don't gravitate towards. I mean, the green, yes, but like oranges and stuff, because I tend to really like cool tones or jewel tones. Fuck with some jewel tones. Yeah. Also, at any point in time too, if you need any help with any of that, like I'm more than happy to help. Like if you need somebody even just to like ask questions or like bounce things off of. I'm not sure what type of questions you might be asked. I know that I have a set of questions that I have for when I do interviews at our place of work. But I know too, like you're supposed to also, because I don't do this, you're supposed to also change your resume to every job you apply for to try and be like, yeah, no, I definitely have the qualifications you want. And that makes it so rough there too. And then it does look like we have ad breaks starting here in about a minute, just as a heads up for any of our friends in chat. But yeah, I'm really excited for this vacay we're going on. I need it so bad. And I think too, just being able to spend time with like friends and family and just like, it's gonna sound silly, but just having people who genuinely like care about me like around and being like surrounded by love, for lack of like, that's as simple as it is. I think that my like heart and soul needs it, and I know like I have that with my partner 100%. Do not get me wrong on that. But I've just been struggling a lot recently, and I think that that's going to be a good thing for both of us, just so that way we have the friendship, camaraderie, the family especially. Like, I feel bad, his mom's having like some knee surgery before we get there too, and I'm like, I don't want her to overdo it, because she's so sweet. The last time we went, they were like, I don't know what to feed you. So then when I tell you, I had so many homemade tortillas with avocado because she knew I could have it. Literally like the sweetest thing, and even thinking about it like makes me want to cry. But just genuinely, like, it's always like, I've always had troubles being like accepted literally like everywhere. So for like, I had told him, like, even in the beginning, that like his family accepting me was such a big deal to me, and they did. So I'm like, yay, you like me. But also that definitely is trauma, and not having parental love I needed. And like, even now I'm like, I know my mom cares about me, but she just unfortunately cannot and does not love me in the way that I need to be, which was very hard thing to come to, and I've had to set some boundaries on some things recently, which isn't, again, like anything terrible, but it's just, you know, the nature of what is. So yeah, I'm really excited to get out and go on vacay and just get away. And then I don't think we're gonna be doing any traveling when we're in Arizona, just because, again, she's having surgery. But even just getting to spend time with them, and then we're going to Florida afterwards, and I think Florida is gonna be a lot of fun too. And just to like hang out, to not have to think, to be able to breathe. So I'm genuinely very excited for all of that. I'm going on with no plans, except for this little guy is going to be pumpkin colored. Should I have gone in with a plan? Probably. But yeah, I'm so excited. I've also just been like super stressed at work because I've had a lot of last minute stuff on my plate. And yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get people scheduled in too before I have to leave, but I know there's going to be some people trying to come in when I'm not there, because we are in theatrical season and this is the worst time for me to leave, but I needed to, and I don't care, and they can shock it. I do, like, genuinely, like, I'm hoping everything goes okay, like, with my theatrical groups. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm gonna check emails every day to try and like coordinate stuff too. And this is like something where it's like a small bit of like, I have troubles letting go of control, but the other big part is that I'm like, I need it to not be a clusterfuck, and I need to know what the fuck is happening for when I come back. And that's a big thing. But yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know where all we're going, what all we're doing on like literally any of the days. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a nice like breath of fresh air, and honestly I think I'm gonna start looking and like applying to like other jobs again. I'm hoping with this year being the year of the horse and me being the year of the rat, that good fortune will come. I've always been really into like the Chinese zodiac or zodiacs in general, like since I was little. One of my neurospicy special interest for sure. I hear a baby getting into something and I want to know what he's getting into. But yeah, I'm just genuinely, I'm feeling hopeful. I feel like there's going to be some really good, really big changes this year. And I know like we're hoping for Bio to be able to do some big kid stuff in his job, and in turn hopefully be able to run his own store, and in turn allowing us to be able to move closer to his family, which I know both of us would absolutely love. Because that's the other thing too, this is a city that I like grew up in, and real talk, I hate it. I had moved away for a little bit, cried when I came back. Unfortunately I had to come back just due to not so amazing circumstances, but I need to do this a little better. Like everything happens for a reason. I'm glad to have like formed a stronger like bond and connection like with my sister from moving back. But I definitely did cry when I came back because I just have too many like bad memories also like attached to this place. So I know that that probably also hasn't helped mentally in the slightest, which is, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm just hopeful for like good things to come, you know? And I'm sorry that the stream is a little heavier today. I feel like unfortunately it's kind of the mood that I'm in. But it'll be okay. I have a call happening. One moment. Sorry, it is now Ceviche's stream. I had a call from work, so I was answering it quick in case it was anything super vital. Oh, what did you grab? Are you trying to color too? He grabs a package of markers. I don't know what is happening. Help. What are you doing? Ceviche's like, listen, we've been too serious too long. Now it's silly goofy time. Hi, buddy. There, sit with the window open. He's like, you weren't giving me enough attention, mother. But yeah, I was panicking just because the call I got. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't like anything wrong with anything that I had made over the weekend. Oh yeah, I made some armor over the weekend. Where is... I'm gonna turn volume down, but I made this top piece here. They're like shoulder pads, and then these are also shoulder armors and some like upper bicep-y armor. So that was fun. I made some headpieces too for this production, but I think it looks bad. Which, you know, is what it is. But yeah, this is like how the little side armor would sit, and it's not the cleanest I could have made it, but like it's gonna have to like work. And then I just have it like held up on me, like it's not actually positioned where it needs to be, but like to give the vague idea. And it's really hard to, you know, photograph yourself with armor on, but I'm really excited to see those this weekend. Ooh, yes, because I'm doing that on Saturday. Never mind. Okay, back to coloring. I feel like I want to make this green here. I'm liking this little guy. I think he's cute. But yeah, I don't know. Life has been lifing. I haven't felt very like creative recently either. Like, and my soul kind of hurts from it. I want to be more creative, do more things that I love and enjoy. So that's something too, as it gets warmer, I think I'm gonna try and go for like more walks outside with my partner and stuff. And we do actually have like a little cat stroller, so I think that would be fun too, to get the babies out and about. Do we want to do just yellow? I think I want to do just yellow dots in this one because it's been a little while since we've had some yellow. But yeah, this year I want to do better. I want to be better. I want to keep evolving. I know that was like a big thing too. I wound up deleting and blocking some people off of some of my personal social media. Just because I also have a bad habit on going and like checking in on people, in the sense of like, oh, because I care too much. I care too much about what other people think. And like half the time I know these people haven't even given me a second thought, which is okay. And I'm talking about like people who are like ex-friends, or I had like some people who are still like, because of work, like still riding the Trump train, which breaks my fucking brain. But I'm like, nah, they don't get to know me outside of work. Like anything I tell them personally, cool, they can have that information, but outside of that, fuck them. Because I can't have that in my life. I've had friendships too, that stuff hasn't worked out, and I've had to take those steps just to kind of protect myself and my peace. And they're all things that I'm like trying to work on and like be better at in general, because I'm tired of being sad and like miserable. And I know some of it is unfortunately just like my mental health and the cards that I was dealt with, but if I can ease some of that like I wanna do that. So sorry, I don't know, I need to drink something. I have no liquids near me, but I didn't think this was gonna take quite as long as it is, but also I should have known because I am a perfectionist. Make this next chunk of the body pretty long. And then I think I'm gonna do yellow here, but I'm gonna do green here. But yeah, there's some things that I do and some things like on how I react and think that I like haven't been like the biggest fan of. So that's something that I want to challenge myself to do better, be better with this year. And I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I know some of it will take time and just repetition, but I'm hoping that, this year will offer something different, something better. And I'm really excited. Because it hasn't been fun, for lack of better terms, like living life feeling more miserable. And I tried doing the medication route, and it was definitely not for me, which is okay, because it's not for everyone. Sometimes it works for people, and sometimes Ceviche decides to tear down that curtain. And like, that's okay too, that it didn't work out for me, I made the joke about it last night with Bio when we were watching something, and I started crying, and I was like, and I was upset that my medication made me not feel anything. Still stands true. That medication was wild. And I'm very grateful that I'm not on it anymore. Because I would rather feel all the feelings super intense than not feel any feelings at all. Oh, did you fall down? You good? You fucking around too much, buddy? And low-key, I'm actually, like, slightly... Like, I'm sad that we didn't do the coloring book stream together today. But I feel like y'all would have been waiting on me. Y'all would have done, like, 20 pages in the time it took me to do one. I'm just such a slow colorer, but I like taking my time on these, too. I did want them to be pretty. This is turning out pretty okay, though. I'm enjoying it. Oh, I've been playing some Elden Ring outside of stream with Bio, and I think I've realized that him and I, we do have, and we talked about it, I was like, we have two very different gameplay styles, in the sense of when I play games, I just want something comfy cozy. I don't want to like work too hard. I don't want to think, like I want to be able to shut my brain off. Whereas he wants to feel like he's accomplished something, which makes sense and is totally okay. But I was just like, ooh, that's not for me. So like we've been playing Elden Ring and I'm like getting frustrated because I'm like, why is it so fucking hard? Why is it so hard? And that's honestly probably just me who thinks so, but I am just like, bro. I was like, I can't hang with this game. But I'm trying because it is like his favorite game, and like I don't like hate it enough to like never play it, but definitely like will only play it with him because oofa. It's too much for me, which is okay. I thought that I would have liked it more than what I do, because like I don't mind like the Legend of Zelda games. Like I do actually really like those. I really like the Diablo games. I like Fortnite, you know, so I didn't think that it was gonna be so different. Ooh, what color do we do next? Maybe I'll do another block of orange here. I'm feeling maybe. This isn't the right orange, but at least I'm putting it in a place where it's okay. We're gonna start with a shadow first. Cause I fucked up. Wait, no, we're fixing it as we go. It'll be okay. He is such a toddler today. He is, when I tell you, he's literally getting into anything he can. On purpose, probably even. Such a little goof. So I'm also trying to hurry up a little bit so that way I can give him undivided attention. I don't know, do we like the colors in this little guy? I think he's kind of cute. I think it's working for me. But yeah, I'm really genuinely looking forward to vacay and just having a little escape for a while. Oh yeah, and then I know when we come back towards the end of March, that last Sunday, I think, second to last, I don't fucking remember, the last Sunday, we're gonna be doing a collab game of Lockdown Protocol with some of our streamer friends. I know that Mimi's gonna be there, and Marizzi's gonna be there. I think Lynx is gonna join. I think Spartan as well. So I'm genuinely looking forward to that too. Cause it's been a while. It's been a little over a year since our last like big collab. So I'm excited. And then also next month it'll Bio and I will have officially been together for a decade. Old as fuck. We're old. I'm super excited though. It's so sweet. And I thought about it like last night and I was like, honestly, I'm just really excited I've gotten to like essentially just grow old with him. Because like we've been dating since 2016. Like my entire 20s we've been together. Almost his entire 20s because he's just like a teensy. But like he was born just a little before me by like a year and a half. I was trying to like math, that's what I was like thinking. I was like, I don't know. So like that just has me really giddy too recently. I'm just like, my boo. We're old. But like just to be able to grow old with somebody too that like if it wasn't for friends and honestly online, like we would have never met, which is crazy to think about. It gives me a little emo. I wonder what. Maybe 2 orange spots, and I do green background on this one. And then this is turning out better than I thought. Definitely not the color palette I was originally going to go with. And I was gonna use originally different like greens and stuff, but I wound up just sticking like different greens and oranges and yellows, but I wound up just sticking with what was here, what was being had. And it's turned out pretty decent, I think. And then we'll go back into the darker green. Also, are there any shows that any of you guys have been watching that you're enjoying? Bio and I have been watching the new School Spirits as they're coming out. And then I know that the second half of Bridgerton comes out real soon, which we're also excited about because that cliffhanger ending, which I'm not going to spoiler, but the cliffhanger ending after the last half, I'm like, oof. Somebody needs to go take care of this man. In a very ominous way. I might actually go through and make this. Do I have... Look at my colors here. Ariel. Welcome in, Ox. I had a feeling it was you as soon as I heard it because I was away and I was like, oh, the Ox is here. Welcome in, friend. Welcome into very like emo squid stream. We've just been talking about life stuff and just state of the world and mental health and All of that funsies. But how have you been, friend? Oh yeah, I was also asking right before you came in if anybody was watching any specific like shows or anything that they're really into recently. But yeah, I hope you've been doing well. I feel really bad because I haven't been in people's streams as much recently. I know like I've kind of been in like our friend Charles and like Mel and Lubel and Tup, well, like while I'm at work, but I've been like so bad otherwise. It makes me sad. I miss a lot of our friends. Oh yeah, you know. Mr. Brightside. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling a little extra like emo lately. I've been feeling very emo, but I've also been feeling very like hopeful, if that makes sense. Like I'm very doom and gloom, but also like, you know, this year like I feel like big things are gonna happen and it's gonna be a good year. I know that obviously I've gotta put forth the effort to make it so, but yeah. Primal. Ooh. I don't know if I've heard about that one. I mean, like, the name sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know if I've, like, paid attention enough. Also, I want to name this one ducky after me because it's gonna be me. Where am I? Yeah, me, I saw a mushroom. This gonna be sweet. Also, I do this little constellation one. So cute. Listen, I could buy more, but we're gonna save just for now. And we do obviously unlock more ducks, but we have a little duck game. And then I do have it to where if y'all want to have if y'all want to spend any of your channel points, once per stream, you guys could choose a duck that you want to give a name to. As long as it doesn't already have a name. So then, we'll have this open every so often. Like I said, I know right now I kind of have it, oh gosh. I have it pretty tiny on the screen and just there, but yeah. Ooh. That actually sounds like so much fun, Ox. Bio and I have been watching a show called School Spirits, which has been really good. And then, we also are going to be watching the new Bridgerton when it comes out. I started watching an anime, which I can never remember what it's actually called because I saw a meme where I was talking about that in Dandadan. It was like Gotcha Coochie, Gotcha Balls. And now I can't pronounce it anything other than Gotcha Coochie, which I know isn't the case. But that one is, like, I've been enjoying that. I'm only a few episodes in because I stopped because I'm like, I think Bio would really like this. I want to watch it with him. So then, you know, in Squid fashion, we just stopped watching it. But he's actually been rewatching Samurai Jack recently. So I've been kind of catching that with him in pieces because I've only ever seen like, I don't think I've seen like very tiny clips of it before he started watching it. And it's been really enjoyable. I really, 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 really fuck with the music. Yeah, so the anime we're watching, I know it has like the vital instruments. So essentially like there's some people who have supernatural like abilities with an object that they have like cherished and like put so much love into it, and there's sky people and ground people, and it's really, really, really fucking neat. I do really enjoy it. I just can't remember the actual name of it because Gotcha Coochie was just so much more fun to say. So literally yesterday I kept just going Gotcha Coochie, Gotcha Balls. And then I looked at him and I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, if this is annoying, please tell me to stop. I was like, because as of right now, this is just a vocal stem. Like a really fucking ridiculous vocal stem, but a vocal stem nonetheless. Also, this is gonna be our first coloring page of this year. I'm really excited. Just a cute little guy. Ooh. I think I want to make this last a little bit pretty orange too. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, we watched the newer Frankenstein movie yesterday too. That was pretty good. I really, 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 really loved the visuals on everything. From like costuming and all of that to like the atmosphere of it. Do I think that Frankenstein monster forgave Victor too easily? Yeah. Ooh, Samurai Jack is one of my all-time favorites. Listen, it's so good though. Like, I love the music in Samurai Jack. Like, we've put it on to go to bed too plenty of times recently. Because I like that there's some dialogue, but it's not like overbearing. Like, the illustration and the music and all of that, like, holds its own, which makes me so happy. Because I'm a little weirdo. Whatever, we're just gonna do that, I think. What else? Oh yeah, speaking of Frankenstein, I really want to watch the Bride, but it comes out literally once we're on vacay, and I'm like, no. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember where we're at on that. Because again, I've only kind of like watched in parts because I'm really bad about like paying full attention. But yeah, we've also been meaning to like rewatch and actually finish Bleach and like continue on with that. That's another one. I've been on an anime kick recently. And of course, like, I've been extra emotional anyways. And on Saturday, I was like, I need to watch a comfort anime. Puts on Fruits Basket because that is my all-time favorite anime. Meanwhile, like, getting my heart ripped out of my chest with how fucking sad all of their stories are. Ugh, I love them. But yeah, I watched quite a bit of Bleach when I was younger, and we haven't watched any of the new because we wanted to like rewatch it to get to that point. We also started watching, because he's watched all of it, I started watching Dragon Ball with him because he was rewatching it for me. But we haven't gotten super far at all in that, which probably honestly is my fault. Oh yeah, and we were watching The Devil is a Part-Timer season 2. That was the other thing we were trying to get caught up on. There's just so many animes out there. Oh, and I finally finished Apothecary Diary season 2. It took me forever and made me want to off myself a little bit just because it's very emotional. But are we actually the same person? Listen, maybe. Little do you know. But yeah, it's been so good. I've thoroughly been enjoying watching like all the different things that we've been watching lately. Oh yeah, I also started watching Love is Blind with friends. Definitely could not watch it on my own. I tried for a couple minutes. I'm like, ew. But honestly, the Friends commentary is what brings me back to it. And then I have been watching, I guess, Before the 90 Days, which is for like the 90 Day Fiance. Dude, shit's crazy. People are crazy. I mean it with as much love as I can, but holy fuck. And then just like the amount of like scammers and shit too. Like some of them make me, oh, fuck, this is supposed to be yellow. Well, it's gonna be whatever shade this is now because I decided, because I fucked it up. Look at this little snake guy. I need the last season of Bleach more than I need Air to Survive. Oh, I love Bleach so much. It was one of my favorites. Again, I haven't watched it in like well over a decade. I remember I liked Pineapple Head. Cannot tell you his actual name. And then again, cannot tell you his actual name, but we called him Okiimo. He was the hollow who obviously is very emo looking. I think it was like Okiara or something, but we called him Okiimo. I remember those being like my fave characters, but again, like that was when I was fucking early teens. I don't know time and space. So fucking stupid. I just like and I think I liked Grimmjow too, but I don't remember. It really has been so long. And I remember one of my friends at the time, they had a cone plushie backpack. And then yeah, we never wound up cosplaying from it. I think we were going to, and I think I was going to be Okiimo because obviously why would I not be? I'm gonna try and do some of the like oranges and greens and stuff too on this like little outer little outer sparkles. But yeah, I just feel like there's so many good shows out there. I also still need to actually watch Violet Evergarden for my bestie because like that's actually her favorite, but then everyone's like, you're gonna sob, and I'm like, fuck, I don't think I'm in a place where I can watch it yet. Which like I feel bad because it is genuinely like her favorite and I do want to watch it. I just haven't had like the mental capacity lately to do a lot, honestly. Like one of the other things, I miss watching live music. Why the fuck am I not, you know, going and watching? And I know you know exactly where I'm talking about, Ox. Like why am I not going there and like watching people perform? Like I'm kind of torturing myself with it. But I also, at the end of the day too, I'm like, I don't want to go hang out with like random people. Like a concert, you know, like it's dumb. I think like too, it's usually like Thursday night ? And like I've worked and then I have work the next day and I'm like, ugh, I want to go home. Like if they were on Saturdays, I would probably be more like wanting to go. But yeah, I just miss that. Music in general. I'm also really excited because in May, like I'm taking this mini vacation now, but in May we're gonna go back to the Ren Fair. Because I'm like, I want to celebrate my birthday. Is my birthday not during the actual Ren Fair? Yes, but it's close enough to it. And I really want to go. I don't know if I'm gonna get a new outfit or not, or if I'm gonna use what I already have. I'm still like on the fence about that, but nonetheless, I'm really, really fucking excited. I love Ren Fair so much. It's genuinely one of my favorite places to exist. My birthday is May 6th. So the beginning of May. I know that Ren Fair is a few different weekends. It depends upon if we want to do the like adults only nighttime one, because that's only one of the weekends. I think they're calling it like the Cannonball event because these people who like are the pirate king and queen, they like host it. So I'm not sure who, what, when, where, why, how on that. I think we were talking about either doing like the week of, let me see. I'm trying to remember because I think that there's like the 17th, 18th. I'm gonna look it up real quick right now. Please hold. Ren Fair. Okay. The Renaissance Fair. They are... So I can do like... The Ren Fair dates are the 2 through the 3rd, the 9th through the 10th, or the 16th and 17th. We haven't decided yet. I've been really torn because I'm like, do I take like an extra long vacay like for my birthday into that, or do what? And then I don't know when the actual like Cannonball event is. They don't actually have their fucking website updated fully from what I can tell, because like I tried even looking at like ticket prices and they seem like older ticket prices or like full price ticket prices, and I was like, bitch, I know you're not. But maybe the Cannonball event is on the 17th. I'm not sure. Listen, if any of y'all showing up to the Renaissance Fair in Des Moines. I'm just kidding. I mean, I don't care. That's, you know, plenty of the ways to yap at you about where that is. Could you imagine somebody fucking stalking me and finding me? That'd be so fucking funny. It'd be scary as shit, but it'd be so fucking funny. Funny in the sense of like, you know, I did it to myself, but I do think it'd be lots of fun though. I'm so excited for it. So yeah, we haven't decided because I was also trying to see, because there's certain performers that are only on certain days, and that's usually honestly what like makes us go on certain days versus others. So I need to make sure on that, because then yeah, that'll determine on when we go. Right. In a few months. Now I have a restraining order on this person. Absolutely, I should be around. I don't think I have anything going on then. Okay. Do we call this, you guys? Do you think this is done? Should we let it be done? Probably. Oh, no, I need to add white highlights, and I kind of want to do like a little gray shadowy thing. Because I'm like, I'm not done coloring it. I'm probably going to regret this. But here we are. Once I do it, we can't go back. Eee. But yeah, I definitely should be around then, Ox. I don't think we have any crazy plans. I'm really sad that I'm also going to be missing like the rock show near us, because I usually get some pretty like decent like crystals and at like good price points. That's where some of my like bigger pieces are from, actually. And I think like later in the year there's gonna be like a little oddities expo, I think in Des Moines, and I haven't talked to Bio yet, but hey honey, we're gonna go to this, okay? 'Cause I think it'd be so fun. I also plan on making some more oddity art too once like taxes are actually a thing and back. I had to send my taxes to some big kids this time. Because, you know, Twitch being added on, and here's my expenses, and here's this, and so that's been so much fun. And I haven't gotten word that those are done yet, so I can't even. But we're thinking it's gonna cost me probably like, oh gosh, what was it? A little over somewhere between $300 and $400 to file my taxes. So yay, love that for me. But the oddity art that I plan on doing is more like butterfly and bug shadow boxes. Honestly, I've seen some really fucking dope ones of tarantulas where they take the abdomen and they have it be like a palm stone instead, and I think those look so freaking sick. So like a small part of me wants to try that, but then I feel really bad because then what do I do with this spider booty? And then what else is there? I'm trying to think. I've seen some other ones where people have used like chains and like little jewels instead of just doing like they make it more simple than like the ones I made. So yeah, I just want to try and like do some more fun things because I feel like I need to be more creative. I'm really still sad that like my mushy tushy buttons didn't really go last Pride. So I still have those, and I'm debating on if I want to try and do anything else, or if I maybe bring like Pride potions back. Hello, potato. Monday's going pretty okay. We have a very like emo mood for stream. We've just been talking about like mental health and just life in the world and stuff. But otherwise, like, not too bad. I'm enjoying being here with everybody and just yapping. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in, by the way. I appreciate you for being here. But yeah, Ox, there's like quite a few things that I want to like do coming up. Oh, I was yapping about possibly making a new profile picture for myself. Like drawing one up like how I kind of made the one for Sissy where she has her like actual what do you want to call it? Her like salon stuff. I thought it'd be fun doing like a little gaming one for me, but turning my hair into squid tentacles because why not? I do kind of want that I did that. I don't think I want to add this outline to everything. Or do I? Yeah, we've just been really in our feels like recently in general. By we, like me. And I've just been dealing with like a lot of life and unfortunately like some trauma like response-y things to things. So just trying to navigate through all of that has been its own weird little challenge, I guess, for lack of better terms. But it's definitely like helping me realize like who I want to be, what I want from life and all of that. So that's been, I guess, the positive out of it. But yeah, it's definitely been a time in our life. And it's also like trying to deal with like the understanding on like, hey, I might have wanted something at one point and it's okay that I don't anymore, you know? Because that's how we continue to grow and evolve as a person. We're trying to draw more, working on emotes and some simpler things. Hell yeah. I love that. I need to draw more. I need to do more artsy stuff because I feel like I just haven't been, and my soul is kind of like trying for it not to be dramatic. But I feel like genuinely that I've been eating that, but that's really cool. I know there's a couple of emotes that I want to like make too. So honestly, when I'm done here, I might just draw for the day. Might do some fun little drawings. I'm not sure. I will not be streaming those drawings since I'm gonna be thinking about them drawings, but I did want to just do a fun little, like a relaxing, cozy day. Oh, absolutely get that, Ox. And that's my thing too, is I've been feeling like a lack of motivation for like too long, and I have a very bad habit of just like settling. Like in the sense of I'm like, well, I know this won't happen, this is okay, you know. And like my drive on things haven't been as intense as they need to be, but I am feeling good, and I feel like they're getting to be more on like where they actually like need to be in that regard. So that's really nice. Hey Ceviche, where'd you put my pens? Where'd you put my white pens? Where'd you put them? Where'd you put them? Where'd you put them? Oh yeah, I need to remember to make sure I take those too. Well, that's makeup. Ceviche, where'd you put my white pens? Where's my white gel pens? Oh no. I need them, I fear. Okay, what is happening? Okay, these are the solid color markers. Okay, and he's knocked so much of my shit down today. Oh yeah, no, Ox, I definitely, like, I get all of that. But no, and that's the thing too, is like, I have such a hard, like, time, especially, like, so much makes more sense after I had the ADHD, like, proper diagnosis, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just, you know, hey, I'm this, and then I'm actually not. But, like, so much more of how my brain, like, works and operates, like, has fucking clicked. Where the fuck did I put these? Sorry, I'm trying to find my, like, little white gel pen so I can do the little highlights. And I don't see them. And that's making me a big sad. Because I need them. Like, I don't even have a single loose one. Hello? Y'all just gonna see me check everywhere on my desk that I've already checked because they're literally not here. Well, we're gonna try one of these markers that I was gifted. We'll see how this works, because I see there's a white one in here. Let me maybe fucking test this first. Okay, that'll be fine. But I have issues where, like, there's some things that I want, and I want so intently, and then I struggle, and then the second somebody tries to push me to do it, then I absolutely don't want to fucking do it anymore. And I know that is fully a me problem, and a me problem that I need to work on. And I think it just goes into like feeling like I'm being told what to do versus like me wanting to do it on my own. I don't know. There's so much. There's so much. But I have little white highlights. But yeah, I don't know. Life is life. What are you doing, naughty boy? Huh? What you do? What you do? When I tell you he wants so much love and affection today. So after stream, he will be getting all of it. But yeah, and it's definitely like even like coming from a place of love, like where people will be like, hey, I know you really want this, you should do this. I'm like, nope, I don't want to now. I'm not gonna do this, you know, like it's stupid ass shit, and I hate that my brain like works like that. But I do know like where some of it stems from, and unfortunately that is my father. Because I remember talking specifically too about like wanting to oh, when I was younger I wanted to be a music teacher because I really 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 enjoyed music. Music is one of the things that, you know, cliche as it is, like saved my soul, blah 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 blah. Like without music, you know, I wouldn't be who I am. Yada yada yada. So I wanted to be able to share that. And then my father started like approaching anybody who would listen to about it as if it was like his idea and I was doing it because he encouraged me to, and that I was only good at music and art and all of these things because he was, and he's the one who I got it from, you know. So I have like a lot of really bad like imposter syndrome too because of it. And then after like he was saying that shit, I'm like, nope, I don't want to do it anymore, you know, which like makes sense why I don't want to do it anymore or didn't want to do it anymore. Because he was a fucking psycho. But I think like part of my issues do definitely stem from, I mean, I know a lot of my issues stem from him. But I think that's part of the, like, if somebody tries pushing me to do something, even if I want to do it, then I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it now. I do think, unfortunately, stemmed from that super amazing, wonderful, wonderful human. Right. You're okay, Ox. But yeah, no, he's just awful, awful. And like, I never felt like I could genuinely have anything be my own, which is like one of the things like, I actually had gotten into an argument with my mother about, because like she had posted some of the billboards I had made and then was like, I have two amazing like talented daughters, and I was like so fucking hurt because I'm like, I can't just have this on my own. Like, yes, my sister is talented and amazing and wonderful and I fucking love her, but she had nothing to do with any of this, you know. And that was something that she genuinely, like, she got pissed about too, because like being the younger sibling, obviously I get compared to her a lot, and we are very similar. I do understand. Your sister's an actual bitch. Like, we are very, very similar people, but we are also very different in a lot of ways, which is wonderful. Like, she is an absolutely phenomenal hairstylist. She is so, like, amazing at what she does. There's some of her personality that I wish that I had, and I'm assuming, like, vice versa, that there's some things on like how I react or like think that she's like, you know, this would be cool, you know. But like and right, we love a man taking credit for things. Oh, absolutely. And that was my entire life. Like, I helped paint murals in school, and that was always, you know, I got my talent from him. Also, speaking of, so I had to play the trumpet because that was the only instrument we had, and then I was told that I am playing the trumpet or I am playing no instrument. So obviously I learned to play the trumpet. When I tell you, this man sounded like absolute fucking ass on the trumpet. And trying to say that I got my talent from him. Please. I was first chair, motherfucker. Oh, goodness. Obviously that doesn't matter, but it matters enough to me. But yeah, no, he was just a real fucking piece of shit. But yeah, and like my sister and I are always like constantly compared to each other, which like I get it. Like, we didn't even grow up in the same like home either. Like, we have different mothers and everything, but like we still get like compared to each other a lot, which like obviously like me now, I'm like, if I can get compared to anybody, hell yeah. Like, I'm like cool that I get compared to somebody who is like as amazing and wonderful as she is, but also like I am also my own person, so kind of fuck off. With love. But yeah, I know she gets like pissed too when that happens, when I don't get to be my own person. And it doesn't happen as much anymore as what it used to. It used to be really, really, really bad. Like, when like anybody who like knew her or like met me and they were like, oh, your sister. I don't know. Do these look like enough little white things? I wish that I had my gel pen because I think the gel pen worked actually a little nicer than this paint pen does. Right next to my own heart, anything too soon. Yeah. No, I have to like throw that every so often. Also had Selma. I don't know. I think I kind of like this little guy. He didn't turn out like fully how I wanted to, but honestly, I think like I worked with a different color palette than I originally was going to as well. So I think that that also like I kind of like him. Oh, I know. Listen, I love her. I know we're both ridiculous people with like crazy fucking imposter syndrome too, and also, you know, the fucking ADHD does not help either of our cases. We're a little too I don't want to say too much. We're a little like some of our stuff can be hard to handle, which because it's hard for us to even handle too. And yeah, the imposter syndrome is fucking real for both of us, like crazy. I think I may be done, because otherwise I'm gonna fuck it up. I'm gonna fuck it up otherwise. This is fun. We got a cute little snake. But yeah, well, and I think like too, we're starting to feel comfortable to actually like be our own selves, which is also funny because we just, again, like we're in each other's lives, but not like constantly up in there, you know. But like the fact that we're both like I like Bugs and Bones like on our own also just makes me giggle because, you know, I should have skipped the ads. Listen, my bad, y'all. But yeah, I think that like it's been funny with that. Pause games, ads, please wait. Whoops. But yeah, it's been genuinely like really neat seeing both of us be able to like flourish like in our own ways too within that. But yeah, because we both also had like pretty fucking shitty childhoods in like different ways and whatnot, but like I don't know, I kind of like how this little guy turned out. Honestly, the color palette I was seeing was like neons, like pinks, purples, greens, blues, and we went outside of my comfort zone and we did this little guy, but I think it turned out pretty neat. But yeah, I should find somebody for us to read into or whatever. Part of me is like, I want to color some more, but I'm gonna go be a big kid and do some drawing and maybe make some more emotes or something. We'll see. But yeah, I think it turned out so fun. It took me 2 hours to color this little guy. Jesus Christ. Could you imagine if I did the other one? We would still be here and like halfway through. But yeah, no, I had a lot of fun today. I think this was much needed and really like relaxing and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna just yap a little bit while like stream ends. While we wait for stream end. Also, not now, but in the future, I think that I want to change my keycaps on my keyboard. So I have these little like cafe like kitty themed. Would y'all be interested in a like stream where I change the keycaps? Because I've been thinking about getting new ones for a little bit now. Because I got them because like the colors kind of like matched like my vibes of like my desk mat and stuff. And like I got like a little mushroom thing here, but I'm like, I don't know. I kind of want to change up the vibes on that some, but I don't know what I want to do. Only if Clicky the Clacky, listen, you can so Clicky the Clacky. We'll add that to a possible future stream because I've really been thinking about looking at new keycaps because I do love these because I think they're super cute and honestly they're like maybe a year old. But I'm like, I don't know, I kind of want to try something different. kind of want something different. Okay, we're officially back from ads now. Hello. But yeah, our little guy, he's all done. I'm gonna call him good. He did add some fun colors. Ooh, I always like seeing how the back of him looks too. He looks like a little guy. He looks like a dopey little guy, and I kind of love him. Yes, I'm continuing stream. No, had I noticed, I would have dismissed ads because I'm gonna wind up finding somebody for us to raid into. But I thank you all for hanging out with me. Like I said, this is the last week, or not the last week. This is the comfort game week of the Scoop Olympics. So I'm probably gonna wind up doing some Stardew Valley later this week, like modded, and possibly Wednesday, Friday, question mark. Oh, before we go, let me make it big. Let me make it big so you can see it, Ox. Because we don't need to see anything else right now. One second. Let me make myself small. You're just gonna see my hand moving around in the meantime. You see nothing, it's fine. Okay. You're gonna name a dog. Ooh, absolutely. A Tia honestly sounds so good. Okay. Collection. These are the ducks we have right now. Ox, you gotta name one of them. I don't know if you want any of these guys. And I can like click on them. Can I click on them to make them bigger? I can't. You're just gonna see them as is. Otherwise, we have some of these guys. And then we had these ones. The mallard looking one, and we have an angel and demon. Okay, the mallard looking one. What would you like to name it? This little guy? And if so, what would you like their name to be? He's just a little guy. I did steal the mushroom one for myself, though. Spatula. Hell yeah. Spatula. Womp. Okay. So now you can see little spatula and a little name stone above them. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh. Who is this guy? Okay, actually, he looks like a little doodle bear, and I kind of love him. Okay. Got the duck you one. That's so fucking funny, and he's getting blasted by the water. So that's the thing too, is some of them are reactive. Like obviously there's that guy. There's the little fire guy, which I think he might have sat this other. Oh, apparently there's these guys. They're just rocks, so they just sink. Where's the little fire one? Because there's the actual fire one. Oh, he's down in the little baby pool down there. But it looks like he set this duck on fire, so they're just chilling right now. I think it's the wood one. Yeah, because it's the little fire guy. And obviously I had to steal the little mushy guy for myself. But yeah, so I might have this kind of play in the background sometimes, or if we take like some BRBs or anything, or like I'll have them like tiny in the corner, just, you know, because we're collecting ducks. The more we're on here, the more ducks we get. But yeah, so this was fun. So I'm going to save just so that we make sure we have all of our duckies, and I'm going to go into the just chatting, and I'm going to find somebody for us to raid into. Again, thank you all for hanging out with me today. It was a lot of fun. A little more emo than I meant it to be, but such is life. But yeah, I had so much fun coloring this with you guys today. I apparently got marker all over myself because I feel like, you know, why would I not? So I'm gonna go find probably another scoop person to raid into. Lubel. Lubel's live. They're doing some Minecraft. So absolutely gonna go say hello to our friend who is also on Team Chaos. So I'm gonna copy and paste our raid message, and yeah, I hope y'all have a lovely rest of your day. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful week ahead of you, and I will see you guys again probably, like I said, Wednesday night here. But thank y'all for being here with me, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.